You're lying in bed and hear a heavy thump above the ceiling, then slow, deliberate footsteps and a little chattering. That's not pipes. That's not wind. That's a squirrel, or a whole family, that's decided your attic is the perfect nursery. Today, I'll show you tried and tested humane methods to fix it, step by step, so you can sleep again, safely and for good. This is your complete guide to get rid of squirrels in your attic. What works, what doesn't, and why. First, confirm you're dealing with squirrels, not rats, bats, or raccoons. Squirrels move heavily but not frantically. Think slow thuds versus the fast skitter of mice. You may hear daytime activity, especially early morning and late afternoon, soft chattering or high-pitched squeaks if there are kits. Look for large tufts of insulation torn up into a nest and a single latrine spot with medium-sized droppings. Do not touch yet. Getting the ID right matters because the removal method for squirrels is different from rats, bats, or birds. 2. Safety first before you set foot in the attic. Squirrel droppings can carry pathogens. Reported risks include leptospirosis and salmonella. Wear gloves, long sleeves, and an N95 respirator before you inspect. Don't handle insulation with bare hands, and don't sweep droppings dry. Moisten them first and bag them during cleanup. 3. Timing is everything. Most gray squirrels have babies late winter into spring, and often a second litter in late summer. If you exclude mom while kits are immobile, she'll tear the roofline apart to get back, or the kits will die inside. During kit season, either remove the entire family together or wait until they're mobile. Pro tip, if you hear persistent high-pitched squeaks at night, assume babies. 4. Find every entry point. This is where most DIY attempts fail. Squirrels exploit soffit gaps, roof attic vents, gable louvers, rotten fascia, or small breaks a little bigger than a golf ball. Walk your perimeter in daylight and again at dusk. Look for rub marks, gnawing, and insulation confetti near a hole. Pro tip, lightly tape tissues over suspected gaps at dusk. Check which ones are pulled off by morning. Those are your active routes. 5. Make the attic uncomfortable. Before you install anything, start pressure. Leave bright work lights on in the attic and play a talk radio station softly. Add a temporary odor deterrent. Use commercial repellent or vinegarous ammonia rags in trays away from wires. 6. The gold standard. One-way exclusion door. Humane plus proven. Here's the method. Wildlife specialists, state pages, and seasoned homeowners agree on. Seal every secondary hole first with galvanized hardware cloth, metal flashing, or fiber cement patches. Over the primary exit, install a one-way exclusion device, a framed flap tunnel that swings open outward but won't allow re-entry. Give it 2-3 nights. Listen, activity should shift from inside to outside. Once quiet, remove the device and permanently seal that last hole with metal. Pros and DIYers commonly use 1/2-inch hardware cloth to fabricate a quick one-way flapper. Screw a square of mesh over the hole. Cut an X so it bends outward into a flap. Animals push out but can't push back in. Replace with a solid patch after activity stops. Important, do not run a one-way door if you suspect immobile kits. Wait or remove the family together. Mothers will chew back in if separated. 7. What to seal with and what to avoid. Use 1/2-inch galvanized hardware cloth, perforated metal, metal flashing, and exterior-grade screws. Government and state wildlife guidance explicitly recommend hardware cloth on vents and louvers. Window screen is not strong enough. Avoid spray foam or soft wood as a standalone fix. Squirrels chew through these. Trim branches back several feet. Cut off squirrel highways to the roof. Multiple state pages recommend branch trimming, vent screening, and chimney caps as part of permanent exclusion. This is the core of how to get rid of squirrels in attic. Exclusion, not poison. 8. What about traps and repellents? Live catch traps can work only if you also seal the structure. Otherwise, you'll trap a few, and new squirrels will replace them. Many state agency pages allow live trapping but warn that relocation may be illegal or ineffective. Animals return. Always check local regulations. Repellents ultrasonics provide short-term relief. Use them only as temporary pressure while you prepare exclusion. 9. Safety checks. Squirrels gnaw constantly and will chew wire insulation. That's a reported fire and shock risk, and even when it doesn't spark, it can knock out circuits. After exclusion, inspect wiring and HVAC runs. Call an electrician if you see copper exposed or bite marks. For droppings and urine-soaked insulation, always use a wet cleanup method. Carefully bag the contaminated insulation. Disinfect the area with an enzyme cleaner to remove germs and odors and replace any damaged ductwork. 10. Real-world mistakes to avoid. Sealing all holes at once with squirrels inside. They'll gnaw a new exit, often in a worse place. Using window screen on vents. Regular window screen tears easily. Instead, pest control pros recommend using 1/4-inch hardware cloth installed on the outside of mosquito mesh for lasting protection. Ignoring a second entrance. A one-way door won't work if there are other openings, so make sure you find and seal all secondary gaps first. Running a one-way door during kit season. Mom will come back with a vengeance. Time it right or remove the family together. 11. When to call a professional. If you're dealing with multiple animals, suspected babies, complex roof lines, or chewed wiring, bring in a licensed wildlife control operator. Pros will do exactly what we've outlined. Full home inspection, one-way exclusion, sealing, and cleanup. But faster, and with fewer risks. If this helped you figure out how to get rid of squirrels in attic spaces without poison, and without creating new problems, give this video a like so more homeowners can find it. Subscribe for the next episode in our Wildlife Control Guide series. Gaia Synth. Wildlife control made simple.